Well, more banks are being implicated in a growing fraud scandal. Britain's Barclays Bank has been fined more than $450 million for fixing international interest rates. UBS, Citigroup and HSBC are among 20 other banks also being investigated.
So far, Barclays chief executive Bob Diamond is toughing it out. The Prime Minister, David Cameron, described the London interbank rate fixing as a scandal, adding that the bank's management team have some big questions to answer, while Labour are talking of possible criminal prosecutions. Mr Diamond has offered to face MPs on Parliament's Treasury Select Committee, telling them in a letter that Barclays will have to work every day to restore trust, and adding that the rate fixing was limited to a small number of people.
It's had the good sense to step up to the plate, the management, and admit guilt and pay the fine and get on with it. This, I suspect and fear and worry, could be the tip of the iceberg. I don't see any way, because LIBOR is not something that is agreed by one party. It's agreed by several parties. And I would find it utterly impossible and wholly impractical that Barclays is the only name in the frame.
It's known that at least 20 other banks around the world are being investigated. Later, Sir Mervyn King, the Governor of the Bank of England, will present the latest financial stability report. This is expected to reveal measures aimed at getting more money from banks to business.
Among them, Germany's Commerzbank and Deutsche Bank were doing badly on Thursday on the DAX, as were the Swiss bank UBS and French lender Société Générale. Analysts say that the Barclays precedent could cost the banking industry tens of billions of euros. British banks concerned were particularly under attack on Thursday, as David Cameron's government is considering pressing criminal charges against those responsible. But for many analysts, the responsibility is structural. They're calling for a strict split between retail banking and investment banking.
Done for you, big boy. Dude, I owe you big time. These were the types of messages being passed between traders and their colleagues responsible for reporting crucial data to regulators. Barclays staff were found to have reported false data from 2005 to 2009 to manipulate interbank lending rates, LIBORs and Euribors. These set how much banks will charge each other for loans. They influence the price of everything from acquisition borrowing costs to mortgages.
The British Prime Minister says Barclays must be held to account.
Well, look, this is a scandal. It's extremely serious. They've paid a very large fine, and quite rightly. But frankly, the Barclays management team have some big questions to answer.